Hi students, I'm Sonia from Vidya Guru, starting a new session on current affairs. This is going to be the third part, the last part for the month of June. And June 2024, that is what I'm referring to. The session will be in English medium. As you can see that I'm speaking with you in English right now. So I'm going to deliver the entire session in English. If you're comfortable watching in English, you can do so, but primarily the motive of recording such a session in complete English medium is our student base in South India, is our student base in Northeast India. Those students who are in Assam, Manipur, those students who are in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu or Kerala or Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, those students who are not able to understand Hindi well, we record such sort of complete English medium sessions for those students. But I have put in a lot of efforts. I can expect at least a like from you. You can subscribe our channel. If you do so, we'll get motivated, and please press the bell icon alongside. If you do so, you'll receive notifications of all the exam relevant videos which we upload. Let me start it from the scratch. I am actually going to deliver this session in a topic wise manner. If you are used to watching our session, you know that already, that we don't waste time. We'll be focusing only on the questions and I'll be straight away teaching you. And before wrapping it up, I expect a feedback. I expect feedback from you that you were able to learn these questions. You can even mention the question that you already knew. But anyway, let's start. International news, that's the title we are beginning with. We'll be beginning with Global Gender Gap Index. If somebody gives you a complete video on such a thing, that means if any video on report and any index which was launched internationally, you are wasting your time, believe me, watching that. You just have to learn 3 things when you talk about any global index or any global report. First, Global Gender Gap Index prepared by World Economic Forum, that is here. Second, who remained on top? Iceland, that is here. What was the rank of our country, India? That is here, 129th out of 146 nations. So I'm actually believing it that you will have faith in me. You will actually just be watching only these few points that you have to learn and you will not be wasting your time. Global Gender Gap Index is launched by World Economic Forum. India's rank is 129th out of 146 nations. Iceland, Finland or Norway topped this rank, where the gender gap is quite less, almost equals to nothing. That is why they remained on top. 50th G7 summit took place in Apulia, Italy, Borgo Egnazia. See, if you wish to learn the venue of such a summit, G7 summit was taking place for the 50th time. Yes, even that micro detail is significant. You have to learn it. 50th G7 summit took place in Apulia, Italy. That is how you can learn the venue. Cyril Ramaphosa, you've heard the name. You may have seen him being the invited guest in our country as well. Many times I've talked about this person. So Cyril Ramaphosa, he has become the president of South Africa once again, and he is from African National Congress Party. The name of his party is equally significant. Cyril Ramaphosa for the second term became the president of South Africa once again. That is what I was trying to convey. Singapore's Prime Minister, his name is Lawrence Wong. Singapore's Prime Minister, Lawrence Wong. So who has become the Prime Minister of Singapore? Lawrence Wong. The next one is BRICS Foreign Ministers meet held in Nizhny Novgorod, and that is in Russia, right? I'll make you revise what I've taught you. I'll be very slow here. The first question, international news, Global Gender Gap Index 24, released by World Economic Forum. India's rank 129th. How many nations were the participating nations? 146. Who remained on top? Iceland, Finland and Norway. The next one, 50th G7 summit took place in Apulia, Italy. Cyril Ramaphosa became the president of South Africa once again, and his party is quite significant, African National Congress Party. Singapore's Prime Minister Lawrence Wong. BRICS foreign ministers meet held in Nizhny Novgorod, and it is in Russia. Let's move on to the next set of questions. Till now you've realized I'm not wasting your time. If you're willing to study from us, you can join us. The numbers are given below. You can actually take coaching from us in complete English medium as well. We have, the capacity to actually make you, to help you get a government job, and believe me, that will happen for sure. If the jobs are released, if the jobs are there, if you're writing any exam, the questions are surely from our questions only, and you'll see that even in current affairs, after taking the exam, you are bound to give us the feedback, because I've put in efforts. I expect a like from you, and I expect the feedback from you as well. After taking the exam, you'll end up saying that you've got these many questions in your exam. Every teacher is going to help you in this manner. They'll provide you questions, the relevant ones, which are going to be very, very significant for your exam preparation. So the numbers are given below. You can join us by speaking with our executives, or you can actually go to our website online.vidyaguru.in, and by going to that website, you can select a suitable course for you. So we have complete English medium batches as well. We deliver hard copy study material to the students' place as well. Whichever state you are from, hard copy study material is provided. Anyway, let's come back to the session once again. It is sports updates. Let's see what is happening here. Are we talking about ICC? Yes, that body of cricket is actually telling you that a World Cup will take place. That is basically a T20 World Cup of women, which will take place in Bangladesh. And it is going to be 9th numbers T20 World Cup of women. Even that micro detail is significant. Please learn it carefully. ICC Women's T20 World Cup will take place for the 9th time, and it will be taking place in Bangladesh. The next one is Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy Chirag Shetty defeated Chen Bo Yang and Liu Yi, and they are from China, and they have actually got Thailand Open. You must be aware, initially, like, we were not teaching anything about badminton. Nowadays our players do very well, so some time back we have started talking about them a lot, and these players are quite reputed ones. Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, you know them. These are fabulous players, and they defeated Chinese players. So the names of Chinese players, Chen Bo Yang and Liu Qi, and I'm saying they got defeated in Thailand Open. The next one is Men's Junior Hockey World Cup 2025. Men's Junior Hockey World Cup 2025, and it will take place in India. 2025, the next year. Hockey World Cup will take place here, but that's going to be Junior Hockey World Cup, which will take place, which will host, India will host it. And the number of that one is going to be 14th. Para Athletics World Championship 24. 11th numbers took place in Kobe, Japan. So Kobe, Japan is the place, like I'm referring to the venue of basically Para Athletic World Championship, where China remained on top. India got the number 6th. Para athletes performed very well. Para Athletic Championship took place in Kobe, Japan. 2024, that's the year we are referring to, where it took place. And first ranked China, second Brazil, and third one Uzbekistan, and sixth one was India. Anyway, official partner or official sponsor for Athletics Federation of India is Puma. It is basically a sponsor for Athletics Federation of India. How come the conversation started? We were talking about Para Athletic World Championship. Obviously, our federation will take para athletes there, so even they require some sponsors. So Puma is sponsoring our Athletics Federation of India. It became the sponsor for us. Anyway, the revision. ICC Women's T20 World Cup, 9th numbers, to be held in Bangladesh. Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty defeated Chen Bo Yang and Liu in, they are from China, and they got defeated in Thailand Open. Men's Junior Hockey World Cup 25, 14 numbers, actually will take place in India. Para Athletics World Championship 24, 11 numbers, took place in Kobe, Japan, and I'm saying first number China, 6th number India. That's the status as per the medal tally, or as per how they performed. Sponsor of Athletics Championship, Athletics Federation of India, that is Puma. The next set of questions. Okay, you can tell me in the comment box the place you are watching the session from. At least write it down. I'll be knowing the geography of our country, like from where you guys are watching us. I'll be glad to, do so, to know that important days and dates. See that carefully. These are the important, rather most important days. Ocean Day, World Ocean Day is observed on 8th June. World Ocean Day is observed on 8th June. The theme for it is Awaken New Depths. Awaken New Depths. Depth. Why? Because ocean is there, so the word had to be there. So awaken new depths is 8th June. We celebrate Oceans Day. World Environment Day is celebrated on 5th June. World Environment Day is celebrated on 5th June. The theme is land restoration, desertification and drought resilience. World Environment Day is observed on 5th June. Theme for this year was land restoration, desertification and desertification referring to desert, everything is becoming desert. We are supposed to stop it. Nothing should become desert. So desertification and drought resilience. We are going to stop all that. Slogan was also there, our land, our future. We are #generation restoration. So we are going to restore the environment. How? That nobody knows. Nobody even talks about it. World Environment Day is actually observed on 5th June. World Food Safety Day is observed on 7th June. World Food Safety Day is observed on 7th June. The theme for it was food safety, prepare for unexpected. You watch social media everywhere. You see that unexpected things are happening. Try to relate it with it. That is how you'll be able to learn the theme. That prepare for the unexpected. Food safety, prepare for the unexpected. Think of those social media platforms which actually publish such sort of videos about food where some problem was there, where something stale was given to them, where some worms were there. Prepare for the unexpected. 7th June is when Food Safety Day is celebrated. World Football Day is celebrated on 25th of May. I'll try to make you learn all that. So you have to see the revision as well. Watch it once. World Ocean Day 8th June. Awaken New Depths. That was the theme. World Environment Day 5th June. Land restoration, desertification and drought resilience. Drought, where there is scarcity of water. That is what we are trying to say in desertification as well. Where nothing fertile is left. World Food Safety Day, 7th June, the theme for this year, it was food safety, prepare for the unexpected, and World Football Day is observed on 25th of May. With that, we have come to an end of the session, and if you watched it, you've understood that we'll be delivering only, questions which are significant for your exam. Thank you so much for watching.